Welcome to another episode of How Do You Like STEM Apples? I am Dave Stevens.
I am Dr. Brad Miller.
We had such a huge day yesterday.
That we did.
So proud of us, man. So we had Dr. Jason Benedict from the University of Buffalo Chemistry Department. He is the founder of the U.S. Crystal Growing Competition. And dude, thank you for introducing him to us. Like, how cool is that guy?
He is awesome. That was a fantastic interview yesterday. Just shows exactly why we want to do this and see what our students see, what kind of people are out there, what they can do with their career.
Exactly. And it takes all kinds too. What I love about STEM is that there's no formula, right? There's no like box that you can put STEM in. It takes all types of people, and it doesn't matter if you're like the emo art kid, the drama club kid. It doesn't matter, what kind of kid or what kind of student you think you are, or what kind of clique you think you have to belong to. Your future's not written. You can always find yourself inspired to hop into the STEM realm. So that was really cool.
I agree. I was so anxiously nervous and excited, and it turned out to be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, and him bringing out that a crystal by the name of Bart. That was insane. An octahedron, right? Like, how cool is that? Like, that's like, there's so much math happening. Like, I just wanted to go on and talk about like Euler's formulas about faces and edges, and I wanted to get into all of it, but he was so cool and so kind to share his time with us and to share his insights with us and his experiences. And yeah, dude, and that crystal growing competition starts, like, we got to get on it this week to make sure everybody's
Maybe custodian.
Okay, good. That'll be me in a week. No, but yeah, like the deadline to get signed up is October 1st, so we got a week or so to get that going. I mean, how cool.
And then the grow period starts in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. How long do you get to grow these things?
It's about 1 month.
Okay.
It starts at the beginning of chemistry week, natural chemistry week,
Okay.
and then it goes up right before Thanksgiving.
So you know a lot more about this than I do. Like, he said something about heating up the water. Do you have to maintain water at a particular temperature for a whole month?
No. So what it is, you can use 100 grams as the max you can use for this competition.
Okay.
In the videos in the past, he's kind of said ideally you want about 700 milliliters of water for the 100 grams. Well, you heat it up to increase the solubility, get everything dissolved.
Okay.
And once it's all heated up and you got all the alum dissolved, you kind of let it sit. You just place it away, set it in a cool, dark place. And as it starts to cool down, those crystals will start to kind of come together slowly.
Okay.
And by letting it cool on its own, the growth process is more natural, and it's not like they're just crashing together. They have a chance to really align themselves into what we were seeing yesterday with Bart and a lot of the ones that he has there.
Now, is every alum crystal going to be an octahedron?
No.
Really?
So I have a couple from past years that so what you do is after the first one, you get a seed crystal. Okay. It's almost like a lot of them look like fidget spinners almost.
All right. Yeah.
Maybe kind of like that, but then you take those out and then you super glue those to a piece of like fishing line.
Right.
And then you heat the water back up, let it start cooling, and then you just dangle them in there. And so that's where it starts to get that octahedron, because they can grow on all sides.
Gotcha.
But if you just let it sit at the bottom of the beaker, then it just grows more into the flat side.
Okay. And so that's when you'll get like little ridges on top and a flat bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want, dude, I want to see like a a hexagonal prism, something like like if you could somehow manage to make it like a flat bottom and a hexagon on the sides and a flat top, that would be incredible. I think that would be really cool.
That'd
Now,
be difficult.
yeah, now I'm all into like trying to figure like I want to try one now. Let's see what happens.
You should.
I got to go bug my chemistry teacher.
You need to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna get the alum from the competition. We're gonna do this.
Good.
We're gonna compete.
I've gotten so used to doing this that I just buy instead of buying it through the website, the crystal growing website. I just buy bulk for
Yeah,
for
that
those
just that makes you like how expensive is it to enter the contest?
It's free to enter, but
Okay.
you just need to have alum, and you can buy alum from them for like $8 for I think 500 grams.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
so, but I usually buy. I think I have 2 kilogram jars in the back of the stock room.
yeah. See, I feel like we're starting to talk about drugs, and that's not good. Got a couple kilos in the back.
Just a couple kilos.
Oh, that's too good. So last week was homecoming week for us, man.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and we dude, I wish I could tell you. So it was the 50th anniversary of our 1973 state championship football team.
Okay.
My father-in-law was on that team. So I have been working so hard to get those guys together for the game, and I've spent probably 3 years building up to one night, and it's been crazy. It has been absolutely bonkers to get these guys together, and I mean, people flew in from all over the country for this. So it was a really special night to honor those guys. For my current students, so I grew up in Texas, right? And in Texas, they have something called a homecoming mom for the girls. I don't know if you're aware of what this is, but it's like this flower with all like just tons of ribbons on it and stuff. And so last year for my senior advisory kids, for the girls, I made them for them. And I thought, well, let's make this a tradition. So now it's officially a tradition at our high school in rural Kansas. We're starting the Texas homecoming mom tradition here in rural Kansas. And it's because that's when I grew up. That was the big tradition for me growing up. So
Okay.
I might as well implement that tradition here, right? So bringing a piece of my I guess culture, so to speak, bringing it to my kids here, and it's been really neat. It was well received, and one of my homecoming moms was the homecoming queen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was so proud of her, and she wore it for all the pictures, and oh man, so like I I want to see like if it actually made the newspaper.
Newspaper.
Yeah.
Just promise me that's your tradition you're going to do. You're not going to introduce the Grand March.
No.
I had a wedding I went to once, the Grand March, and we're all like, "What is that?"
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, what is that?
So we actually have homecoming this week.
Yeah, what are y'all gonna do for your homecoming?
Well, play a football game and win.
Yeah, you guys are doing pretty good now.
Yep. Now today we have a really weird schedule because we have our bulldog time schedule, which is like a kind of a seminar time, but then we also have an assembly because it's the introducing the candidates for court.
Yeah.
I'm still holding out. Maybe they'll call my name. I might make it.
You might. Still got 2 years of eligibility.
Yeah. I might get a write-in vote.
Oh, that's hysterical.
No, and then Friday's a half day, so
okay.
Thing.
I love it. Are you gonna so do you get let out early, or is it just for the kids to get let out early?
Nope, we all do.
Lucky.
We're gonna be leave like at 10:30 on Friday.
Oh, wow, what a day. What a day. So you're gonna take the afternoon, go fishing, and then come
I'll
back
probably
and work again.
I'll go to the parade.
Okay, that's good.
I just don't. I'm not taking one of the kids this year, so I'm just gonna be the guy standing there. Give me candy.
Yeah, you're gonna be by yourself. Awesome. It's only weird when they don't know who you are.
True. True.
No, we had both the kids at our parade this year, and my daughter, she left with like a half a grocery bag full of candy.
It's so crazy how generous they get with the candy.
They are. Yeah, they are. Well, and it doesn't help that like all the students want to spoil my kids for some reason, you know? And so like it's bad. It's real bad. We're fighting Maggie on that. And speaking of which, my daughter turned 4 on Sunday.
I was gonna tell you, tell her happy birthday from, was it Sunday?
Yeah, she did. She turned 4 on Sunday. We and my poor wife, she got some bug and couldn't get out of bed.
Oh,
so all the birthday plans got changed last minute, and I had to go birthday solo. And so I woke my son up. Louie and I went to the store early, and we got stuff for her. And this is why I love living in a small town, man. We went to the Casey's to go get her. She wanted a pink donut with sprinkles.
Okay.
So yep. To the local Casey's, they have them every once in a while. Didn't have them. We have 2 Casey's in town, so I go to the other one. They didn't have one. We go up to the Walmarts in Paola. They didn't have it. We go to a Daylight Donuts in Paola. They don't have. Oh my gosh! Every possible donut making facility in Miami County does not have a pink donut with sprinkles, and it's like 6:30 on a Sunday morning. Like, how would you not? Like, I was early. I did everything right. So I called the original Casey's back, and I said, "Hey, look, I can't find this pink donut with sprinkles." And the lady was like, "It's okay, I got you. No girl should go without a pink donut with sprinkles for her 4th birthday." And so she handmade 4 pink donuts with sprinkles just for Maggie on her birthday. It was awesome. And no, Casey's does not do custom order donuts, just so you know, they don't do that for she was just being super nice for my daughter on her birthday. So that was really cool. That was really special. And I came home and decorated the house for her. So when she woke up, it was a princess birthday extravaganza. And spoiled her the whole day. And then she got to have a slumber party at Grandma and Papa's, which is a big deal. And
oh, nice.
Yeah. So she had a really good 4th birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was really happy for it. And now we had in service yesterday, and we got a Tuesday just coming off of homecoming and a huge like personal weekend. And
so motivation's gonna be really high this morning.
Right. Exactly. Which is why I appreciate us doing this, because I'm like, I could be dragging my hind end to get here and taking my sweet time, or we could get in and we could just keep stacking good days on good days, man.
Yes.
Now this year has been so different, and I've been way more motivated and pushing myself so much harder to, just to do the things that I know I need to do to get ready, the things I know I need to do to be prepared. And I partially blame you for it, because this has kept me it's kept me going. Like the last thing I want to do is sign on to a podcast with you and go, well, I'm 2 weeks behind on my grades, whatever it might be,
You say that. Let's start here.
I'm under a bridge. I gotta go. Yes. It's too funny. Yeah, man. So, so you got homecoming this week. You got a crazy schedule. I've already given my first test with geometry. I'm giving my first test with our freshman algebra class today. So I'm that kind of jerk. I am giving a unit test the day after a 3-day weekend.
Hey,
let's go.
You're just giving them more time to study by having the whole weekend.
Yeah. It's either more time to study or more time to forget. It's one or the other.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I,
I can't student for them, you know.
it's true.
I just provide them opportunities to student on their own. So what was your so what's your big focus going to be, you know, with the crazy week? What are you going to try and accomplish this week? What do you want to make
Well, we just
make
finished
happen?
in both of my classes. We just finished a unit exam on Friday, and
Right.
so
Okay.
um, part of it is playing motivational speaker to some of those that their grades aren't exactly where they want to be, and they're saying, "I don't want to fail this class,"
Right.
and me looking at them going, "You're not going to because you're going to work at it. We're
Yeah.
going to work at this,"
Right.
and then also dealing with my convincing my college students that it's not necessarily the end of the world if you didn't get an A on an exam.
Right.
So
Right.
doing a lot of pep
Yeah.
talks.
For some kids, it's the first time they didn't get an A.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be there for that. Like you have to, man. So people do not take into consideration what you go through.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that's just a nuance of the whole thing, right? One nuance of the whole picture of being an educator, especially for college, for like college credit like you're doing, or you know, with mathematics too. Like when you get a kid who's gifted and they get their very first B, oh man, you can either watch them like spiral way out of control, or you can, you know, try and provide that safety net, you know, giving them that mentality of growth mindset, and you know how to sharpen where they're at. And that part's been a real treat. Whenever I'm dealing with my math club kids, I give them problems that they can't handle, knowing that they're not going to be able to handle it. um,
Mm-hmm.
and just see, I want to see, you know, I want to see kids get frustrated. I want to see them get really upset. I want to see them fail, because at least with me it's safe. If they're off at college, there might not be somebody who wants to help walk through that, you know, that struggle with them, you know.
That's why I'm always worried about these students that get 100% on everything and then they go to college, and then when reality hits, it's they don't know, sometimes don't know how to handle it. That's why like you said, I love being the person to kind of put them in their place.
Right. Right. it's a
I'm going to make you feel bad and then I'll build you up.
right. I mean, it's not. I guess in a way, it's kind of a sick way of thinking about it. Sorry, I
it,
didn't mean it to come
it
out that
is. That's why
way.
I'm blunt with some of them. Like, I hope you fail something because then you at least know how to handle it now.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. Exactly.
as people who have faced a lot of adversity in their lives, it's like this makes you stronger.
Right. Right. Exactly. That's you know, the meaning of life is building good character. I mean, I'll argue that to the death. I mean, there's nothing more important than having good character.
Oh yeah,
And if the like the best way to show your character or to develop your character is to face adversity, then you know, I celebrate that and, you know, in some ways manufacture it, you know, for those kids who seemingly have it all, you know, or have it all put together. And you know, have you ever struggled in a math class before? Nope, I get it.
nope.
I've never learned anything new once in my life. Like, oh, okay, good. I like the kids that know everything already.
Yes,
You know, you can't teach somebody who knows everything. And I feel like that's a challenge accepted, you know. I want to see them fail, because that's whenever I get to walk them through the process of failure, and walk them
yes,
through the process of picking themselves up and putting them back on their feet, and showing them that it's good. It's good to learn through failure. It's good to learn through mistakes, and it's a healthy way of growing your confidence. Um, you know, I work with my personal children on, you know, mistakes are good the first time. Um, the second time is kind of you're starting to build a habit, and then it
yeah,
becomes a problem when you say make the same mistake 3 times. You know, when you start making the same mistake that's when it becomes a problem.
yep.
That's when mistakes are bad. You know, crazy.
Except for I get my daughter's at the part of, but it was an accident.
Oh, right.
The 15th time, an accident. Okay, all right.
Right, right. Yeah, my daughter wanted to play bathtub with this big tub of water last night, and I said, "Listen, you're gonna make a mess, and I don't want to clean it up. So no is the answer." And of course, she went through this whole thing. She just went super princess. And finally, I was just like, whatever. So I put water down, but I said, if one drop of water gets on the floor, you're going to timeout, right? I was all serious, right? Oh man, it couldn't have been but 10 seconds later, she comes walking in with her head down. I had a big roll of paper towel, like a train of paper towels behind her. Dad, it was just an accident, but I cleaned it up. So I don't need timeout, okay? I just don't need timeout, okay? Yeah, I bet. Because I told you it was gonna happen. That's stupid.
And then they give you that look, and it's like, oh.
I know. Fine, I'll go clean up the mess you made that I knew you were gonna make anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, great. The perils of being an old dad, right? I'm too old to be chasing around a 4-year-old, man. I'm just too old for it. Last thing before I let you go, how excited are you that Taylor Swift is dating all of Kansas City now?
I'm happy that Travis Kelce finally has a way to be known around the world.
Right. Yeah, because
he hasn't been on anybody's radar, so this might give him a boost of his career may take off now.
Right, now he has that chance. Yeah. Dude, could you imagine being Travis Kelce? You have the biggest podcast ever. You have your best friend is the biggest athlete ever on planet humanity, and your girlfriend is the biggest pop star on planet humanity. Like it just like he has positioned himself, and his mom is the most famous mom on the planet right now.
Pretty much.
I mean, she surpassed Jan Brady or whoever that mom was. I don't remember that. Louis, time to catch the bus, buddy. Oh, I'm so excited. He's getting a little bit of responsibility. Ooh. I know. It makes me nervous. It makes me so nervous. Oh, man. All right. You got anything else going for this week?
I'm just trying to keep the students motivated and
survive homecoming.
Yep.
You got Spirit Week this week? What are you dressed up today?
Well, today, so it's the your favorite music artist or genre.
Okay.
Or wear a t-shirt of a music one. For some reason, I don't have any band or musician t-shirts.
Oh, no.
And it's too hot to wear like flannel for the country. So what I did is I've got my nice, just little black t-shirt.
Yeah.
And a hat. And basically every single country singer I've ever seen at a concert, this is
there
what they
go. Yeah. No, you look like Brian Luke Combs Bryant. Like that's who you look like. Like Bradley Lucas.
There we go.
Bryant. Bradley Lucas Combs Bryant. That's who you look like.
Yesterday during our interview, I did have a t-shirt on then because yesterday was pajama day. And I was like, oh,
awesome. Did you have one of those like full bodysuit pajamas?
No, I just wear pants, but I wear my I tell dad jokes periodically shirt.
That's perfect. That's awesome.
Oh.
Last week we had a Ken and Barbie day last week, and that was the one day I was like, I just don't know. So I put on board shorts and a polo, and I popped my collar. I felt like that was my excuse to wear shorts for the day. That's what Spirit Week is for the teachers to wear shorts.
As the teachers, your goal is to get at least the bare minimum to wear what you want.
Right, exactly. Oh man. Every male teacher across the world is looking forward to Spirit Week so they can wear shorts. All right, man. I hope you have a great week. If anybody wants to get a hold of us, any ideas, how can they reach us, man?
I believe it's called How Do You Like STEM Apples at gmail.com.
Ooh.